More than 100 pounds of cocaine is off the streets after a huge bust.
And a suspected former member of a notorious drug trafficking organization arrested in connection with the case makes his first appearance in federal court. Fox News' Chad Mira has more details, including the suspect's alleged ties to a mafia family.
Chad J-Bo Brown made his first appearance today after DEA agents say they seized 53 kilograms of cocaine Friday. Retired SLMPD officer Tommy Sawyer broke the news of his arrest on the podcast Brighter Side of Blue.
A kilo here is a big arrest. So 53 is a huge arrest here in St. Louis.
A court affidavit says last Friday, the DEA searched this home in St. Louis County near Maryland Heights and found the drugs, 2 guns, and other drug paraphernalia. The affidavit said police found luggage and prescriptions in the house with Brown's name on them. When arrested, Brown allegedly had the key to the front door. The DEA said this staggering amount of cocaine falls just shy of the total amount seized by DEA agents in St. Louis in the first 7 months of 2026, underscoring the significance of this seizure. Brown is charged with possession with intent to distribute more than 10 kilograms of cocaine. This is not his first time in federal court. Brown pleaded guilty to 1 count of bank fraud in 2024 after fraudulently getting a nearly $21,000 Paycheck Protection Program loan. That case was part of a federal roundup of more than 24 people associated with the Black Mafia Family, or BMF, a prominent drug trafficking organization.
They had the reputation that as much dope as you could give them, they get rid of it.
Sawyer used to be on the DEA task force that took part in a huge BMF bust back in 2005. Brown pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute back then.
In the early 2000s and the mid 2000s, was safe to say they were the largest domestic, if you want to use the word cartel, drug organization in the United States.
Brighter Side of Blue has done multiple reports on the BMF, a group that they said shaped St. Louis.
The cocaine that was coming through St. Louis was anywhere estimated from 300 to 1,000 kilograms a month. And that was just from the BMFs.
Brown's being detained until a judge can make decision on bond. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for 2 weeks from now. Reporting downtown, Chad Mira, Fox 2 News.
Hey, me and the brother know for sure this guy cannot handle that. Hey, got first-hand knowledge.
I think it's sad, bro, for real, that he been out for a while. Seriously, good dude.
Yeah, good dude.
J-Bo a fucking good dude, bro.
Yeah.
Called me up a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, bro, I'm on the road. I drive. He and a couple other brothers on FaceTime. I'm like, I'm too busy to hang out. I'm too busy to talk, bro, for real. No BS. And
that's good.
It saddened me to see after all he experienced and went through that he would put himself in a situation.
Big fact.
To jam up like that again. Especially knowing that you've been to the feds twice. Rule number 1 for all you so-called thugs and gangsters out there, never keep your supply in a spot where everybody knows. 2, don't have no personal information in your spot. 3, don't have the fucking front door key on your ring. Come on, guys. What's going on?
Hold up, and rule 4. Stay out the damn game, man.
Rule number 5.
No,
hold up.
No, that's real talk. I was getting to that. Real talk.
Rule number 5. If you not the supplier, the distributor, and the user, I hope that ain't go over y'all head. Then stay out the game.
All right, listen. There's no rules. Listen, Meeks, cool dude.
Yeah, look.
J-Bo, a whole lot closer.
I looked it up. We did, you get the scores, the enhancement.
Right.
The minimum is 35. That's the minimum. Where they starting them at?
And I'm saying that's terrible, bro.
That's just for. I don't know what he got prior to that. That's for the first what he was in there for when we was there with him. But the second one, I don't know what he got prior to that. But this second one, 35 minimum. And they gonna come with a deal like, look, to keep us from going through this, take this 25, 30. You going about your business. But he's 53 years old.
It's over with. It ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it.
Fans too.
I'm more upset at brothers.
87% on whatever time you get.
I'm more upset with brothers like Meech who start these type of organizations and then don't turn it around, or if they do turn it around, they leave out their second in command, or the brothers that were really there that helped earn. I don't know the situation in its totality, so I'm not speaking as if I do. I spoke to the brothers personally. I met them brothers. I did a lot of time with Bo, but I don't think that ain't no easy look for Bo, bro. That ain't no easy, huh? That's a tough one right there. I would think at least, honestly, that they would have something else going on with all the Meech got going on. You would find some way to bring the brothers into the fold. You understand what I'm saying? Like something, bro. Something. You know, none of us are perfect. None of us do everything right. We're perfectly imperfect as we are, but we're striving for perfection. Yeah. We have to learn to come together and learn to use what we have to get what we need and eventually what we want. We have to do that. Yeah. We have to work together, man. Some way, shape, or fashion, some capacity, and bring it into fruition.
Now, I'ma throw. It ain't gonna do nothing. This life jacket this mud float to the bottom of the ocean and the sea or whatever. It don't make a difference. But I'm gonna try to throw him a life jacket. I don't think that'll do nothing. They both set him up because that was too dumb for him to just. Because that was just too dumb for him to do something like that. Like you say, violated all the rules. Right. And it was just too dumb. So they might have set the man up because I don't think he that dumb.
Listen,
silence. Y'all get to me with the silence.
Like close proximity with this man for years, bro. Like 10 years. Like right across from each other. Like every day there's can't not miss each other. Like literally.
And he didn't.
What's up, bro? What's up? Like literally.
And he didn't. With that being said,
retarded, man. You can't stop.
With that being said, he ain't deal with that time like a. How can I say this with respectfully? Because he's a good dude.
Yeah, he is.
The time did him sort of way of speaking.
Nobody can't say that man ain't a good dude.
Yeah.
He's a good fucking dude, bro.
The time did him sort of way of speaking.
Just because you a good dude don't mean you ain't a fool.
Listen, you ain't lying.
Right.
But you's a fool.
Hey, listen.
Right.
No shade, no nothing. I said, bro, what the fuck are you doing smoking junkie, bro? Like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, stop.
Oh, man.
Like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, stop, dog.
And hey, whoever's viewing this demonstration may not recognize, but out of us three, there's a heavyweight amongst us.
You gotta be you. I see
no.
Player from the Himalayas. Shit,
there's a heavyweight amongst us.
There's no heavyweight word.
That a movie should be written after.
Oh.
But even he is not foolish enough to jump back in that game.
No, hell no. He's a smart man, whoever you talking about.
He ain't that much of a damn fool to jump back in that game. Because we recognize that, it's nah, bro.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, listen, bro.
Hey.
I've read case laws. I've experienced.
Oh, man. Yeah, there we go.
People should not fuck around with them people because they will lock you up with evidence.
What your lawyer tell you about the sandwich? What did he tell you about the sandwich? The ham hock or whatever?
He said, sir, he said, Robert, the federal government can indict a ham sandwich and they can't commit a crime. I said, what? This is something you can track back. This guy was they asked him questions about Osama bin Laden, about capturing him and what they could do if they prosecute this guy. If they captured him, can they prosecute him? And the man, Simon Bruce, at the time was one of the top-notch lawyers in the state of Missouri, and the country, and heavy hitter. And he was heavy pricer too. It was just the fact that when he asked me that, I didn't know what the hell to say. I didn't know the response, bro. I didn't know the response. He said they can indict a ham sandwich and they can't commit a crime.
And my thing is this here though.
Did you hear me when I said that?
Y'all better hear that.
This is my thing. I'm gonna say this here, bro. So once an individual has been in that environment, you see how scandalous it is.
Man, treacherous.
Everybody's scared.
Everybody.
The lawyers,
yes.
the prosecutors,
yes.
the judges,
yes.
the police, your
yeah.
co-defendants, everybody.
The detectives.
Everybody is
scared.
And then they got ghost dope, they got conspiracies, they'll let people lie.
Hold on, you just can't run over that like that. Ghost dope, what you mean?
You know, when somebody says, they'll ask the person, how many times have they purchased some, stuff from them?
Right.
A person will say, well, 9 of them every week for 6 months. And they say 9 of them every week for 6 months. Now they're taking his word for this.
36 times 6.
And then they'll add that up. And then they'll put that with the scale and it'll jack you all the way up here. So that's some stuff that just was created out of thin air.
Fact.
And they give you time on that.
It'd be a life sentence.
Hey.
Listen,
So
pardon me for a second. It's almost better to be caught like J-Bo was caught than to not have no dope at all.
Yeah. Because you considered the brains. Because you considered the brains, and of course they want to knock the brains because you dangerous.
I'm saying in the sense that he had something actual.
Right.
They can't go above that. They can only deal with what he had.
Right.
So ghost conspiracy, dry conspiracy, or historical conspiracy is what they call it. They can match
create
stuff. They can create shit.
Yeah.
That's good clarity. Good clarity.
They can say every time you went to Colombia, every time you went to Mexico,
right?
Every time you went to these different countries, they were dope trips. It's like, who told you that? How you know that? How you know I just don't like the women down there? I don't know. I don't go to South America to kick it with people. I don't know. I mean, with women or whatever. I mean, how you say that? So I
can say I bought you. I can say I bought U-Haul truckloads from you once a month, and they gonna take and add that up and jack your score.
And you don't even have to have my number.
No,
right?
The point I'm making is once you have been exposed to that environment, those conditions, that culture, you recognize what it's about.
Right.
What's the saying? Why do 10 when you can tell on a friend?
Yeah, they said that right after I went to college.
So you have to be a fool, a complete idiot to expose yourself back to that situation.
Yeah.
When you already know, how you gonna say call people a rat? I'm saying you can call them a rat. When I say that, how can you be mad at the rats that I said like that?
Right.
We're telling on you when you already been in there.
Yep, you know what's up.
Get out and do the same thing, knowing that they gonna tell on you again.
Yeah, that's tough.
And then turn around and blame the rats for the problem.
That's psychosis.
Without looking at yourself.
That's psychosis.
Yeah, that's why I say if you can't be the supplier, the distributor, and the user, then you shouldn't be in it. If you can do that, you can get in that thing.
No, I get it though, baby.
Yeah.
So that's why I say anytime I was in a certain I don't have no problem. Yeah, I actually been in the phase. I say it. I don't care. It's a part of my life. It's my life. It's been a part of my life, bro. Anything that's been a part of my life.
What you doing now? How much?
I have a problem with talking about it.
How much time you do?
Platform would take it.
How much time you do?
I did about 12 and a half, almost. Well, matter of fact, with the little demonstration that I just got out of, you would say about 13 and a half. I did 13 and a half. But the thing about it is, while I was walking around in a circle, like all the rest of the,
Right.
the
hamster on the wheel.
While I was walking around in a circle, I would see people leave and come back with new cases, and I would think to myself, they had to be some complete idiots. After you stand up in here and you know how this system works.
Especially coming out the feds, because the state got, like you said.
You know how the system.
State guys don't know.
You threw yourself back in there.
The state guys don't know. They don't have a clue.
So look, what I recognize is, and check, this needs to be said. There is no rules in the game. People try to put rules on it. And this is how it go. Then he can't tell on me. The police can't kick in my house until 6 o'clock. The jackers can't come and try to rob me until 1 o'clock. See, I'm putting rules in it now. They can't tell on me, never can. The police can't kick in my house until 1 o'clock. And the jackers can't come and kick in my house till 6 o'clock. So these are rules. But see, we can't forget that the rat, he's got rules too. His rule is I can tell on you anytime I feel like it to get myself out of this situation. And the police, they got rules. They say we can use any method to set you up that we feel like is going to get us this case. Right. And the jacker, he say, well, hey, I'm going to jack you anytime the opportunity presents itself. So when you recognize that everybody has their own rules, guess what? Ain't no rules. There is no rules in the game.
Rules, everybody got a rule.
So the thing is if you can't recognize that this game has no rules, stay out of it. Leave it alone. Go get a job, man. You know what I'm saying? Be a father or mother to your kids, a wife, and all that type of stuff. Because this game here, it's wicked. So that's why I just want to put that out there.
All those hustlers out there, listen, bro. If you can't take that dirty money, that illegal hustle, and turn it legal, something the fuck's wrong with you. You're not a real hustler.
If you can't do
in any direction,
if you can't do it.
A hustle is not just a dope dealer.
No.
He can hustle anything, anywhere.
Yes, sir.
Anywhere. He can master whatever terrain he's on. He's at home in any country, in any city, in any state.
Right.
He's a cosmopolitan.
There ain't no rules in this game.
And the rules are changing fast.
Yeah,
so fast, the border walls are coming down, and they're opening this thing wide up for everybody across the board.
Let us see.
And if you don't move across these borders like you need to, or put yourself in position to do that, you're going to get left behind, bro.
Hey, Lee Iacocca, that's his name, Lee Iacocca. Yeah, Lee Iacocca. He said when he was with the auto group, whatever it was, he said, you either roll with me, step aside, or get the hell out the way. Straight up.
Hey.
That's what time it is, baby. So for me, I really feel that I don't know what happened to the brother. I don't know what went on. I know that he's intelligent enough to know what he got himself into. I just don't understand why he chose to put himself in a position to get 35, 40 years.
Ooh.
That's a tough one. After doing the bid he did. His bid was easy. As far as did nobody fuck with the brother, he was solid. Did nobody fuck with him? Anybody ain't had no problem. But far
Ain't
as
good.
everybody else missing a family, not seeing his daughter, all that shit was tough on the brother, man.
Yeah.
That was tough.
Yeah.
Having only his sister out there.
Yeah, you can see it on his face.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day you saw it on his face.
And I understand youngsters that don't have the proper guidance making mistakes.
Right.
And they're conditioned to believe that this way is the right way. But once you come to a certain, elevation of consciousness, you're supposed to recognize that way is not the right way.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Once the forest has been cleared, yeah. Once you see it for what it is,
right.
You should know.
Right.
The brother said if you ain't in all 3, 4, 5 positions, you wasting your time.
So now he gonna have to suffer.
No, he gonna suffer.
And the thing is he might not have. I'm not saying that he get down like that. But even if he did, he may not have enough people to tell him.
Yeah.
To get himself out of that situation.
And I don't know, to add to that, what he was saying earlier, what all 3 of us were saying earlier, I don't know if y'all know how dangerous it is in the feds. For the simple fact that in the feds, you locked into your origin of groups. You from the South, certain cliques, the South clicked up, certain cliques in the Midwest, certain cliques from the West, the East. Some of them come together, some of them join forces, some of them don't. But there's a rule in there, in this game, that no one brought up. The Mexicans are not going to tell on the Mexicans. They don't have no problem telling on no blacks.
No.
Glad you spoke on that.
And they'll let them walk on the yard for telling on blacks.
Yeah.
The Asians do the same thing. The Caucasians do the same thing. As long as you ain't willing to do nothing to the person that told on you, and you don't open your mouth, they'll let them make it. And if they're a true earner or a true getter, they'll let them make it. They won't let you touch them. We don't do that. We don't do that. We will go against our own in every negative way. I'm not trying to make a positive out of negative. What I am saying is that the whole thing is rigged. It's dead ass wrong. It ain't what it used to be. It's over with. Keep playing. When them dudes be out there in the streets, I see them brothers, I be like, yo, bro, what's up? Yo, get the fuck away from me. Excuse my language if I offend you. But I don't want nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
there's no way that a person that don't go to prison for 20 years without no physical evidence, audio, video, drugs, weapons, money machines, nothing. All you got is travel records, hopping on private planes and hopping on commercial planes and boats to go to different countries. And you saying that they selling drugs and they got taxes to prove that they ain't selling drugs. They got paperwork to show you that they can pay their taxes and afford their lifestyle, that you put all this on them because people are saying they selling drugs. Even if it's true, you still don't have no physical evidence that happens, and you admit that you don't have no physical evidence that it happened, but you still get a conviction. And the courts even agree that we really don't have no physical evidence that happened, but you still gonna stay in prison for it.